Good day, everybody, wherever you are, or whatever time zone you're in. I'm just standing out in this part of the world in my in my balcony, and it's November uh, 2021. The cold season is has already set in, and it's a little chilly today. So I need an extra layer to come out to the balcony and to in order to make this video footage. That said, uh, without further ado, just want to thank Suriya, the South Indian star, uh, for the for what he had done. The greatest contribution, not uh, not just to the cinematic world, but the movie Jai Bhim has shaken the conscience of everybody or anybody watching that movie. And I'm sure it's abundantly clear that the Indian audience, it's it was a very smart thing to dub the movie in all the different languages, because this movie is sure to go places, and it's it's a long overdue for for that part of the world which is still clinging on to some madness called caste and the segregations and ostracizing different communities and and perpetrating all kinds of atrocities on the downtrodden, the unfortunate, uh, the communities, blocking them from forging ahead in society. It's inhumane. That and I'm so I cannot thank enough for Surya for making this movie. People come make you know now these days the mega stars are making like easily about 20 to 30 to 40 million dollars, like the Hollywood stars. But what are they doing? I don't know. I'm just trying to be a little critical. uh, yeah, they are basking in the adulation of their fan base, and conveniently, when the movies become, they cannot do it anymore, because the fame is there for a time, and just like there is always a twilight period. If there's a dawn, there has to be a dusk, and the movie stars, they just bask in the glory at the time, and they see, they forget that they have a social conscience. They, yes, they, some of them do. I cannot criticize unfairly. But what Surya you have done is unbelievable, and you know educating people. And there are malicious people who say, oh, he's doing this for, you know there's always malicious people. There's always people who see only the negatives out in the world. Even if there is something good, they try to pick negatives there, that others don't see. Forget them. You cannot please everybody. But what your contribution, this movie alone is a huge contribution to the human society, especially to India. And it's a much needed movie. And when you make good movies, they don't become commercially viable. So much so, it discourages directors and producers who want to make good movies. So they cater to the to the what, movies, entertainment is one big form of addiction, be it sports, movies. That's why when there are problems in the country, they like to give this, the government tries to give the entertainment abundantly. It's a tested and proven method, be it sports or movies or music. Humankind, it's an addiction, and it's an addiction that they forget the misery. But it's a very powerful medium, the movie industry. They can educate the society, and you have just demonstrated how it can be so effective. And thank you, thank you, thank you. This movie is call me a call me a modern day prophet. I'm just being a little goofy here, but this movie is going to go places, and it's going to win all kinds of awards. Just not in India, but in the foreign film festivals, and it's going to be a phenomenal movie. And it's a very smart move on your part to dub the movie in, release it in all the other regional languages as well, and the Indian audience would understand what it pertains to, because it deals with the subject of the caste discrimination. People are talking about discrimination all over the world, but what's happening in India is the worst kind. The other parts of the world, it's you know the color bar, the skin color, and the black against the white and so on, whatever. But what India is still clinging to has to the people need to be educated, the people in position, and see, humankind, human beings are driven by the we have a lot of goodness in us, there's a lot of benevolence in us, but humankind is driven by two two fireballs, if I may say so. One is their greed, the other one is their selfishness. Greed and selfishness, it's two driving force, and they try to achieve everything to 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 bask in glory, and to get attention, and to 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 satisfy the insatiable uh, need to bask in their ego and glory. That's granted, right? And the two inventions of mankind, the humankind has invented so many, be it science, technology, medicine, you name it, in every discipline, in every sphere of life. The inventions of human beings have brought us to our civilization, human civilization, to a point where we can't even imagine where it's going to go, because we are advancing at a rapid pace, and millennium down the road we don't know, and we can't even remotely imagine. Today, this alone, the digital era, I'm able to communicate to other part of the world with people who I don't know of. And but regardless, this medium, there is so much. It's also rife, and it's infested with the same human foibles, greed, and there's many it's all so much about money. Money is there in every move, in every you, you know see, like I said, humankind have brought this human civilization has advanced so much with the invention. But two inventions that humankind have come up with, or have created, the two of human creations. Some of you majority of you are going to get offended with, because it's a neurotic need to know the unknown and to believe in something greater than us. Yes, there is a metaphysical force, the entire universe it's a field of infinite energy. All that is there. We are not going to delve into that. But the whole point is, the unknown should be left to unknown. But it doesn't satisfy our curiosity and our insecurity. So we created something and gave all kinds of metaphors to describe the unknown, right? Call the force, the unknown force. This whole the whole world, the universe, the cosmos, so full of all the different forces. But this unknown force, we project our inner insecurities and insight, and call it God. And it's a religion, spirituality. It's a big money garnering. I'm being very critical of what the world is about in this sense, more like a philosopher. Yes, it's a money garnering uh, sphere, and revenue, money. It's there in the religious institutions, in people who advocate spirituality, all that. That's one creation of mankind. What's the other one? The other one, humankind from barter system, we created money. Now money rules everything. Without money, nothing happens. Movie industry, the same thing. Money is there, but besides money, there is something in us, what you call benevolence, and and there are people who have an abundance of that, without means to do something for the well-being of the others. Like, we all take care of our families, children, discharge our moral obligations, but comes a point we want to do something to the others. This joy, happiness, peace that we want to enjoy, we want to give it to others, spread this joy, peace, and happiness around the world. Even if you cannot, even if you cannot uh, spread it to the world, at least share it with the others, extend it. And you have done it. You have demonstrated this amply well. And this movie alone is an ample demonstration of what, and it's probably probably your biggest contribution. I you have you are much I know you have a long way to go in terms of in terms of what your dreams are, but this movie alone is adequately demonstrate what anybody could have done, and anybody should dream, and you have done. So that's it. I don't want this. I don't prepare a script or anything. I just say it the way it comes to me. So anything misspoken, please forgive me. And you're an amazing human being. And what could I say? All I could say is thank you. This is not showing my bald head, but I'm saying hats off to you, Suriya. Thank you, and God bless you. And what can I say? Words fail to say it, and cannot thank you enough. Thank you.